Hello, everybody. I love you too. I love you too, man. Hello.
Hello, Mr. President.
Hello. How's your day?
I'm doing great. What do you plan to do for climate change?
See, here's the thing about climate change. Me personally, I love the heat. The heat is where I thrive in, man. Even when I'm in heat, that's when I have the most baby mamas. So with being in heat, I think we should get more climate change. I don't think we should look at climate change as a problem. I think we should look at it as a solution. Because in reality, only the strong will survive. If you can't survive in the heat, stay your ass inside. Simple as that.
But Mr. President, you do know if it gets too hot, the world will not last for a very long time.
Hey, look, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And how do you know that? You think God made the world to be cold?
No.
So why you think God made the world to be hot?
No.
Then why did he make the world then? Why does the temperature dictate how we should treat the earth? I feel like climate change isn't the issue. I feel like the issue is people dumping trash, cigarette butts, littering. Those are the issues we need to face, the all things. Climate change, of course, is the outcome of those bad things.
Exactly. So how are you going to change it is what I'm asking. All of that contributes to global warming. So tell me how you're going to change it. You haven't said you're going to change it. So you're not going to fix pollution?
I actually have a great solution to that. As far as like pollution, not only pollution but littering. See, I have a group of over 500,000 kids out there picking up plastic, metal, all type of stuff, and we're funding what I like to call the BBL project. So basically, all of this trash, all of this garbage. Listen.
Mr. President.
All of these trash, all of this garbage is going into funding these new women BBLs. I feel like the only reason people are upset, especially in those cities where there isn't a surplus of bad bitches, is because the pollution, not only the pollution, but the lack of bad bitches. So if we can kill two birds with one stone, that's what I'm gonna do. That's the type of president that I am.
So I just want to make sure that I got this right. To fix global warming, you got kids working.
They're volunteering. We don't pay the kids.
Let me talk, please. You have kids picking up trash for free.
Volunteering. I've just said, you making it seem like something worse than it actually is when I'm actually trying to help.
Okay, you got kids volunteering.
And adults too.
You got people in general picking up trash for fucking BBLs. And that's going to help global warming.
Would you rather than pick up, if you pick up the trash, you're just going to throw it in the trash. And what do you do with trash? Trash take over 1,000 years to decompose. You put it in shawty ass, it's jiggling for weeks.
We're done. Okay, another question that I have. How are you going to help the middle class?
The middle class? The thing I hate, and I don't know why people say it, but the middle class is just another word for broke niggas. See, broke niggas is more of a mindset. I seen middle class people that maybe make, what's middle class, like 30K to 100K around
I think it's like 40, 50.
It's around from 30K. Anything under 400K is considered middle class in this day and age.
Okay.
So 30K to 400K is considered middle class.
Okay.
It's not about those people who's working. Because if you work every day, you go to work, of course you're going to be considered middle class. But the people who are going out of their way to expand themselves and stretch their thoughts and minds and creativity to become more with their middle class income, those are the people who's going to make it out of that class. So being middle class isn't so much a bad thing. It's just those people who are middle class and broke. And I feel like the only way we can protect them or help them is to provide them with opportunities to use their creativity. But these days and age, a lot of the times, people creativity are getting drained by things like going to work every day, 40, 50 hours work week. Kids are a big problem nowadays. They take a lot of mental drain. Even stuff like school. We in school for our entire young adult life. People don't get out of school till 28. So 28 years of you potentially being creative is spent inside of a classroom getting force-fed information that you might not use at the end of the day. So I feel like ultimately the middle class should just focus on creativity. I don't think it's a way to save the middle class as far as like giving them 5,000, giving them 3,000, because honestly money isn't the issue. You could give a middle class or broke person 10K in a year. I promise you their financial situation isn't going to change. They're going to probably have a new car. They might have a new bag. But as far as them being middle class, that will never change.
So what you're saying, to help the middle class, you want them to get out of school?
Not just get out of school. I just want to have a school or environment where they can be creative and be something more than a worker, something more than a brokey. Okay,
I feel like, what are you going to do about nurses' pay? Nurses' pay, teachers' pay, police pay. What are you going to do about it?
I don't think nurses too much got the bad end of the stick, because the nurses a lot of the times make enough to get by. I believe that, and that's from I know. And nurses are typically bad bitches. So bad bitches has the nurse pay, and they also have whatever nigga they fucking with pay. So I feel like nurses okay. But those teachers, a lot of the times, are underpaid. And I believe that every student that had a teacher, let's say I'm teaching LeBron James. I believe that LeBron James owed his teacher reparations. Because he got there because of those teachers. Those teachers that put that work in. So I feel like when you grow up, you should have a due diligence making sure that the teachers who brought you where you wanted to go are properly, and I mean properly, funded. Especially if you're over.
Mr. President, I keep asking you questions, but you're saying what other people should do. With you being in the office, I want to know what you're going to do. Not what you want other people to do with their money, with their time and all that. I want to know what you're going to do. Are you going to put something in place to help them or not? Okay, for the teachers, I'm definitely going to put in place, like, every year, I'm going to have the kids write down who their favorite teachers is. And then when they're here, the age of working, around 30 to 35, they have monthly, like, you know how there's 12 months in a year? There's also 12 grade levels, which is perfect. So January, you got to pay your first grade teacher. February, you pay your second grade teacher. Thursday, you know what I'm saying? You just keep paying them each month. It could be something small like $10, $15. It could be the Netflix. It could be the Netflix. You're not but the teachers are going to benefit for that because they ultimately need more pay. And they're touching kids. They're touching more kids than any time Diddy did. They're touching more kids than all the popes combined. And they don't have near as much money. That doesn't make sense to me. I just want you to know you stupid as fuck. You're really fucking stupid. I'm trying to be a better man. I'm trying to make a better country. I worked hard to be in the position that I am today. You know how much this fucking suit costs? Do you know how much this fucking suit costs? Okay, like then. You got it from someone for free. You try me. I'm gonna let that slide because I'm in a debate. Little head ass nigga. Okay, what are you gonna do with gas costs? And food costs. Gas costs. What about food costs? I'm gonna start with gas costs because this junk getting out insane, outrageous, bro. I go across, I hit my old plug up. He texts me $60 for a 3.5. Nigga, you stupid at $60 for a 3.5. You going this in your backyard and you trying. I'm pretty sure we're not talking about the same type of oil. Oh, you mean like gas in a whip? Oh. I feel like gas prices nowadays are lower than they have ever been. And we're going to keep fighting to keep them lower. But we need to worry about this exotic. Because this exotic is getting out of hand. $60 for a 3.5 twin. Come on, bro. You're really pissing me off. I'm sorry. Yeah, you pissing me off. Food costs. Honestly,
with food costs, I feel like what we should do as a community is to up the prices of like restaurants like Juicy Crab, Fogo de Chao. We should up those prices and decrease the prices. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna decrease the prices
in the grocery
stores and to get good, plentiful foods. Cause today, like even I have like 2 sisters. I mean, I love them to death, but they eat all the fucking time. They just getting big bags. And I really think it's because they can afford to go out and eat. If they can't afford to eat, they're gonna go to the grocery store and cook like women should. They're going out and they're just spending all this money, Juicy Crab, Rizzo's, Longhorn, all type of stuff that they can ultimately be putting into the grocery store, getting them right, and then getting their crafts right. You know, finally learn how to cook. That's what I'm gonna do. Any more questions? Can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now?
If that's what the fuck you want to talk about it. You the president. You get to do what the fuck you want to do.
Here, listen. Ask me how I'm going to bring us as a people together. Do that right quick.
How are you going to bring us as a people together?
Okay. The way I look at us as a people is that we're entirely too divided as a nation. If you go to Japan, they're not
they all
divided.
the same. Ain't they all Asian?
We're all the same.
No, we're not.
We're all American, right or wrong.
No, but they don't have black people or white people, do they?
But we're all American, just like they're all Japanese, right? Just like they're all Indian, right? We're all American. It shouldn't be about if we're black.
They're not Japanese. They're only Chinese. No, Vietnamese people. Japanese.
If you go to Japan, they're all Japanese. If you go to China, they're all Chinese. If you go to America, we're all Americans, but we're still divided as Americans. And I don't think that's right. And I feel like the only way we could bring all Americans together is through laughter.
Kamala.
It's through laughter. That's the one thing all Americans have in common. Some people don't like big butts. Some people don't like titties, you know? Will right here, he a feet guy. So the only thing that's gonna bring everyone... Why are you laughing at? Why are you laughing? The only thing that's gonna bring everyone together is laughter. So I just want to promote everybody to not take life too serious. This life is a joke. We need to all take a moment of our day of just laughter, of just joy, of just continuous bliss. I don't think we should be upset the entire day. I just think everybody should take a moment and just laugh. I think as a president, I want to make Cat Williams my secretary. Cat Williams will be my secretary, and I will be the president, and we will promote laughter on top of everything else. Fuck global warming. Fuck $60 for a 3.5. Fuck these big bags. We need to laugh, and that's what's gonna bring everybody together as a nation.
Okay, Mr. President, I'm sorry, but I'm done.
I appreciate you. Can I get it?